guys. We're here outside the UK Embassy to fight for Julian Assange. He's an So Julian Assange is an Australian. In 2010, he published war logs that revealed war crimes by the US government. And for that, for over 10 years now, he's being persecuted. So the US government are trying to prosecute him under the Espionage Act. Essentially, they're trying to say, telling the truth, publishing the truth is now a crime, and that's why we're here. So we think our government needs to stand up with this Australian. He's been in isolation in Belmarsh prison for over a year now. Well, 2 years, almost 2 years now, which means he's basically on the it looks like he may die in prison at this point.
Shame Australia!
Our government doesn't stand up for this Australian.
Shame Australia!
So our government has a direct responsibility to help all Australians overseas, just even regardless of what kind of trouble they're in. This is a political case, and it's an unprecedented case, which is so important for everyone to know about. It's unprecedented because it's the first time in the history of a Western, a modern world that the US government are using an Espionage Act, a really archaic, outdated act to prosecute a publisher. So what happened was his trial happened last year and the verdict came out in January. Judge Baretsa ruled no extradition for Assange. So she even recognized that basically she said Assange was at risk of suicide if she sent him to be locked up in America's prison system. So she even recognized that his health is so poor she couldn't extradite him, even though she agreed with the US on all their bogus charges. So Assange he has no charges, but he's still in prison. He's in prison because the US are appealing the case, and the judge is in collusion with the US government.
Bail for Assange.
They basically want to drag him out so he dies.
Bail for Assange.
They conveniently forget about this case, but we can't let these governments do that. We can't let this man just be forgotten into the archives of Belmarsh prison, because this man actually stood up for the truth.
Free Assange!
The world that we're going to live in. Are we going to stand up for journalists and publishers who are brave enough to publish information that is about corrupt governments and governments that don't want us to know? Are we going to stand up for them? So that's why we're here. And for those who don't know about the case, so important, please get informed. Free Assange!
Free Assange!
Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Journalism is not a crime. Free Julian
Free
Assange!
Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Journalism is not a crime. Free Julian Assange!
Free Assange! Stand up for this Australian! And if you think he's a hacker or he has a bad character trait, you need to really look into the facts, because we have Niels Melzer debunked a lot of the smear campaign against Assange, so please educate yourself about this.
He's the most courageous journalist Australia ever had.
Free Assange!
Free Assange! Free Julian!